Hello folks, here's some dandy Ace gameplay to preview the full release in February. This is the story of an elderly trickster in love with a handsome young magician, and knowing he'll never love him back, seeks to punish him, while still giving him a chance to prove his worth. He's the classic mentor, antagonist and trickster archetype rolled into one. Or it's a big shooty action roguelite based around magic spells. So what I'm playing is a preview version of Dandy Ace gameplay, and you can download the demo on Steam now. So the main thing you need to know is that I'm starting with 3 spells, which are the cards I've just picked up. One is a dash, and one of them is a kind of shotgun type attack, and one of them is a randomly chosen utility. In this case, it'll make people get loved up and won't attack for a while. And that one is random though, so sometimes you start with something different. Right, let's get going into the first arena. As usual with roguelites, the levels are random, there's permadeath, and there are things that you can unlock for future runs. The whole point of this is it's very fast moving. You don't just try and get stuck in and do lots of melee immediately, otherwise, for instance, these fork lads will bug you up straight off. Oh, I've made them in love. So it's kind of like a stun, but they will still continue to move in this case. One of these lads is a shooter, the other's a melee. It's actually the fork lads, the melee lads, which are actually the toughest, because they really do charge very fast and very quick towards you. These are one of the earliest enemies in the game, and they are absolutely monstrous. So this game does not pull its punches at first. You do need to take some time to get used to it. Oh, hello. Right, hang on. Right, let's get busy. It's best not to see when things spawn. The best thing to do is not to immediately try to attack them all, because otherwise, unless you can kill them immediately, they'll probably hurt you right back. But yeah, it's these fork lads which are really going to give you the biggest trouble. The turrets, not so much. But yeah, very fast moving. It's all about the dodge. The first starting spells, they're fine, but we can definitely do better. And also these are only tier 1 attacks. We can definitely do better. We'll pick up more cards as we go. Generally from either clearing a room or from chests. You don't always necessarily need to clear everything up. Some rooms are locked and you have to defeat everything, some not so much. First treasure chest, this should be a random magical card. Now, it's always worth spending a bit of time working out what you're going to do with this. Shall I equip it as a main thing? This is going to be 3 shooting stars, the 3rd star explodes. Or, if we stack it on one of the existing cards, we'll empower magic, which means that card, when we fire the main card, it will deal extra damage. Yeah, that seems good. We could put that on. Let's press that, and then we'll stack it onto there. So we'll still be using our shotgun type attack, but it'll have an additional effect. 275 damage in theory, so that should be very handy for our primary. Excellent stuff. So it means I still haven't got a 4th spell, but it doesn't really matter too much. Right, hopefully this year... It's got a cooldown. Oh, fuck. It's got a cooldown. Oh my god, it's happening again. Hang on. It's got... Ow! Ow! It's very easy to use your flow in this. What I'm going to do is, once I've actually got rid of all these lads, is... It's brutal as well. The collision's a bit of a prick as well. It's you sometimes die before you've even seen the bullet. It's quite tough. Anyway, I'm gonna drink some tea, which restores my health. You get one of those at the start of a run, but only once you've unlocked it. To do that, to get unlockables, you have to actually complete a level. So you won't get that at first. We're at a shop. I've only got 439 quid, so it's a bit pointless. Teleporters will teleport you to any existing teleporter you've already found, and this is something that we haven't actually unlocked yet. Right, here we go. Get out of there. Oh, it's a new TikTok clock type lad. Oh my... I hate these things. I hate all of them. Right, so that's a cuckoo clock attack. What have we got at the moment? That's good. Nothing particularly. I really need some new good cards. Need to upgrade things. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Even your shoddy attack. I call it a shoddy attack, it's magic and everything. It's 5 of a kind, it's called. Even that has a cooldown, so you can't just hold the button down forever. Now, a new card here. We drop explosive cards. When in contact with enemies, they explode. This is actually a nice... what I might do here is set that as my primary, what I think of as the utility one. And that means I've got the Passion Comet as spare. So I could either put that as a main weapon, or I could stack it and give basically the Death Charm effect to my existing card. So if I kill an enemy with this packet trick card, which will be very likely, nearby enemies will get loved up, and then they won't. Okay, yeah, okay, we'll do that. I'm going to save. What I'm going to do is save this slot, this empty slot, until I've got like a powerful melee or like a special, like a snipery type thing. So I'll have a second ranged attack, I think. That seems to be a good plan.
I have a gift for you.
Right, here we go. Monsters. Oh my... Ugh. I just immediately zapped into the bullet. It's worth pointing out when you're dashing, you do not have invincibility in this game. Which just caught me out for so long when I was first playing this. I'm too used to other games where, you know, your dash does make you invincible. Thankfully, these, if you're just up against those ranged lads, it's not too difficult, because you can just pretty much just like walk out of their way. It's only when you've got a mixture of enemies when things get particularly hard. Oh! Oh, that's pretty pointless against him, isn't it? You've got to remember when you change your weapon. Don't need that.
These foes are much stronger than the ones you've been fighting so far.
Huh. Careful. Right, wait for him to cool down. Go! Oh, missed! It hadn't actually cooled down when I tried to use it.
Cupcake.
Oh,
Who made this?
right. The vocal workers just let me know that there's actually a cupcake on the field now, which is good. Ow! That's actually health, which we do actually need. That's taking me back up to almost 500. So it looks like I'm not having a great run. I've been dying quite a bit, but this is actually quite a decent run.
Don't tell me. I don't
Oh crap, I'm getting absolutely... Ah! The cuckoo clock got me. Did a nice little that range thing. Anyway, yes, good. Nice. Nice. See, that stacking that I've done, of the secondaries onto primaries, has actually made me quite strong. I'm killing enemies quite easily. That up there is just a way I can't go through yet. I think that's you get through later into the game and you find keys and you'll be able to do that, go through there, but it's best just not to even think about them to start with. Right, try and get behind the cuckoo clock. So it's all about getting behind enemies and just dodging and all over the place. Don't try and take things on head on too much. Like shoot and dodge and get out of the town or whatever. There we go. Oh, second wave. Turret. Fork attack. Move. Oh, the... Ugh. Right there. Make sure that's in play. Around here.
Hey, the cupcake is not for you.
Another cupcake. Excellent stuff. Takes us back up to almost 500 health. We've got a new card, Starburst Tier 2. Yeah, sometimes get a Starburst as one of your main weapons at the start of the game, but this is a Tier 2, so we'll get Push. What I'll do is I think I'll stack this on my primary, I think. So when I dash through, hopefully that'll like push enemies out of the way.
Behold my mighty minions. Charge!
Ow! Right, hang on. I wasted some health there while I was trying to demonstrate my new dash ability. Right, use that as a mine. Right, is that it? Nope. Let's get out of here for a little bit. Oh, bloody hell! Yeah, see, the collision is not very forgiving in this. Oof, careful. Another cupcake. He's been quite generous. Quite generous so far. There we go. Nice and straightforward. Oh, another card. Holy shit. Oh, it's Titan Punch. This will do as a... I'll just pick this up as a normal card, and we'll just use that as a new attack. So I've finally got something on my B button on the Xbox controller. So yeah, this is a One Punch Man type deal, or in this case, Three Punch Man. But I'd say I'm not a huge fan of melee in this, because everything will hurt you very easily if you get close to things. But okay, this is actually the end of the level.
So handsome and lucky.
Yeah, so that's the voice of the bad guy who's constantly trying to mock me, but also seems to be surprisingly, as I said in the intro, surprisingly in love with me in some weird way. But I enjoy that.
Okay, this is taking forever.
Right, here we go. So this is... I'm going to spend the little blue crystals that the enemies have been dropping. I can now spend these. Oh, look! We've got 16, and we can actually spend 16 on a random pink card. Or we can pump the crystals into something else. We can get ability to sell cards. We can't quite unlock this just yet, but we'll be able to fill that up if we wanted to. Or new cards. We can actually get a new card coming out in future. Missile fireworks. The longer he holds the shot, the bigger it gets. Okay. Nice. we can't really do anything else with it just yet, and I need to spend this now, otherwise we'll lose it at the end of the run. Right. So, actually I didn't realise you actually get given the card straight off. Okay, this is interesting actually, because what I can do is stack it on my fist. Let's have a go. So this one means that when I punch things, it'll also burn them, as well as stun them, I think. Ha! That's actually going to be quite an effective weapon. Or we could put it onto here. Yeah, I might do that. I might swap that with that. So that means the punch will now also do special magic damage there. That's fine. But this means this really improves my primary. Yeah, I'm not going to use the fireworks as a primary because basically the fireworks and the Titan Punch are similar sorts of melee attacks or just sort of attacks in general, so I don't really want them both as primaries. So yes, I think I'm quite happy with that. Let's go over... Oh, actually, let's drink some tea, which will get us back up to full health, and also give me a health charge, so I can drink some tea during the level to restore my health.
Hey, hey.
And also, trinket time. We can equip one trinket here, which is... There's a bunch of different ones here. Some of them like basically reduce melee damage, some range damage. Others do weird things. Like speed up. But I'm going to go for this one, which I generally do. 50% less damage from ranged attacks, which is always a handy little thing to have. Nice little defensive thing. There's the bad guy. Badly disguised. All part of the fun. Right, anyway, let's get on to the... this is the dining level. Right, okay, so this time we've added a few more enemies. We've got to be careful of the red circles, because that will mess up our day with something rotten. Nice. Oh, that was very nice. This stacking strategy, definitely worth doing.
Get ready to
Well, yeah, it's one of the main points of the game, really, so... Huh. Oh, yeah. I took a fort guy on straight off, which was a mistake. Because I don't think attacking them cancels their attack, so you've got to be careful. Look, there we go. I did it again, you see. We took each other on at the same time, and we both took damage. Be careful, really. Right, here we go. Oh, careful, no. There we go, and... Nice. Ooh, careful. He's taking fire damage at the moment, which is handy. Just punches lights out. Yeah, we're getting through this quite quickly. Also, here's a locked arena, so this is going to be probably a two-wave thing. Oh, now we've got these lads. These are quite tricky. They've got two attacks, the white balls, and also a sort of melee attack with their fan. Ooh, no, that's too far away. Hang on, let's place down some of that. Oh, that gives them this charm as well, but nice, okay. Hang on. There we go. Right, so... Oh, God, that was bad. I'm going to drink my tea. There we go, back up to 500. So we've got a tier 3 shooting star. Empower magic again. Oh, we've got tier 2. We can swap this like for like with this one, because that just... Essentially, we'll just do a... There we go. Slightly improved shooting stars thing. Although I'm not sure if that actually made any... Wasn't really paying enough attention to know if that made any real difference, but it's the same card, but better. We could always change it into a primary if we wanted. Ooh. Oh my god! Ah. Right, hang on. Stay away from them. Stay away. I think that damaged me quite severely. Oh my god, the white ball of doom. You've got to really focus on this. And remember what you've got on each button as well, which can be quite tough to recall at times, if you've been changing around them a lot, like I've been doing. Now these are actually quite... These are good ones to a melee attack, because they only do that ranged sort of from the sky attack, which is handy to punch them out. Right, anyway, where were we? I think we've got there's a treasure chest. Oh, a shop behind that door, which we can't get through. There's also a locked door to the top left, which we can't do anything about. There's that card we left behind. You can unlock a perk that allows you to sell cards. Oh, we've got a new card now. Right, what's this? A dazzling display tier 3. A bright cone of dazzling light. or we can place stun on yellow or blue cards, or Prey Seeker on pink cards. Just double check to see Prey Seeker is going to be good. And Prey Seeker means that stunned enemies take more damage from Ace's skill. So you've got to, if you stun an enemy and then apply that. Oh, hang on a second. I don't know. This might not be actually that useful. Do we need to stun anything? We could stun instead of charm, but that might be good because at the moment Passion Comet is only a tier 1, and it might be a good idea to keep on increasing the tiers as we go. I could really do with upgrading my just basic primary shotty attack and my dash. I haven't really found any movement cards yet, anything I really want to do anything with. Right, here we go. Anyone around? Or am I going back the way I came? I'm going back the way I came. Oops. Alright, let's go back. Try down here. It does branch a little bit, this. Even taking into account the locked doors.
I predicted you'd be using those cards. Attack him.
Oh, careful. White ball, white ball. What happened there? Wasn't really sure what attacked you there. God damn it. You can get a bit... Oh, get out of the way. This is not good. I'm being attacked. I'm not quite sure. Oh, God. Hang on.
A gruesome death.
There. I think... Sometimes it's hard to tell in this, but I think I got hit by dashing into one of those white balls of the ladies with the fans. If there's actually got one criticism of this game, is it's sometimes difficult to see when you get hits, especially when you die. And yes, we're back at the start of the game, it being a roguelike and everything. So we have got, just like to point out, as another perk I unlocked, I start every run with 250 quid, although I never really got a chance to spend it. I've found in this game, the first shop you come to, you almost never can afford anything, unless presumably you've unlocked a few more things. In this case, we get the same dash attack and we get the same shoddy attack, but in this case, we've got that packet trick bomb laying thing from the start, which I do quite like this thing. But anyway, so yeah, this is it as it stands. It's coming out in February as a full game. I really like this. I want to play this some more. So thanks very much for watching. Do subscribe to Randomise User to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best indie games out there. And I'll see you next time.